Hello and welcome to Jenner Creations. We're going to be doing another dice reveal. What? Continuing on with that commission. I'm going to go ahead and just pull that back. Okay, looking pretty good. Now this is a darker color pink. One you saw a few times ago was a light color pink. There is a hole right here. That might actually be at a location that will call that dice dead. Which is too bad, because I really want to not have to remake all of these. What? Yeah, that's right on the side there, so I will have to remake one of the dark pink ones, as well as one of the light pink ones. So, oh well. Let's go through and get the rest of these out of here. Ah, static. I wish these weren't so hard to get out. Okay, so yeah, these turned out quite nice. Ooh. A little closer in there. Look at that. That's cool. Try not to stretch this too much because it can cause little tiny tears in excuse me, the mold itself, which then can just be unhappy. Okay, so it usually ends up causing a little divot in the mold that will show up forever on dice. Sad face. So we got 3 good ones so far. Come on for number 4. All right. Static. And last one. Oh, that's really cool. I love the speckling. So yeah, we got 5 out of the 6 that were successful. Huzzah. Since I'm kind of on this little pink train, let's go ahead and see. I did another set of the little dogs, and I'm like, you know what? Let's go ahead with the pink and black. Let's see how these turned out. I started with pink on the bottom. Well, those are kind of fun. Weird patterns, but kind of cute. My puppy is growling in the background because she thinks we're still eating and she wants fish. Okay, so again, I have the problem with the bubbles under the ears. So I'll probably have these ones just be ones I give away. I'm not sure how to fix that. And by giveaway, I mean when I have my table set up when I'm selling my books. Oh my goodness, I have one that turned out just perfect! Huzzah! The ears, oh, the ears are so nice. Nice. Sorry. Cute little pose. So the shallower ones are easier to manage. And this one, this ear turned out good. This ear did not. So, yeah, those are cute. Huzzah. Alright, back to dice, people. Alright, let's focus. So this one is got, so I mentioned before that in a colossal fashion, I got red mica powder everywhere. So I was trying to utilize that red mica powder for, I don't know, the forces of good. So big hole here, small hole. And you can see here that the resin is kind of thick on this side, but nice and thin on this side. It's really thin where I want it to be, which is right next to the 6-sided dice. Honestly, that's the one I care about, because it's got a puppy in it. I don't know if you've noticed a theme. I like dogs. Sometimes I like to salvage these pieces. Sometimes they are not salvageable. Oh, that's kind of cool. I'll keep that one. And I don't know how many more times these molds are going to be usable. I get my molds from Let's Resin. It's a store that sells, well, resin, molds, and other things. Now this is one that oh, that's very interesting. Now I did two different things. I filled some, I had all of those ones that I had last time that I had filled with black at the bottom. Then I used the mica powder to fill that in, and some of them have a clear filling and some of them have black. I think these are the ones with the clear. Maybe. I don't know. This is just me throwing a bunch of stuff in there. Got extra resin, let's use it. Little dog bones. Some cloudy colors. It's kind of fun. I like that bicolor. Actually, these turned out really cool. Now this one had a little spot of their black resin so that it kind of created almost like spots. Oh, and there's a dog bone in there. Fun! So I think this is one of those ones that if I put it up to the light, you'll be able to see through it because it's not black filled resin. So it has a little more of a translucent feel to it. So, again, boom. Oh, cool. Yeah, you can kind of see through it. I wish I had a flashlight. I could show you. Because the bone is in there pretty deep, but you can still see if I can see it. Yeah, you see the bone deep in there? Cool. That's fun. Alright. I have no idea what this one is. I don't remember. I mean, it was a whole, like, I don't know, 6 hours ago that I made these. Oh, just a solid black and clear dice. Because usually when I have one that I want to keep pure, I don't put anything too close in solid colors on the ones right next to it. Aw, got another Zoe. Just sitting there floating in her cuteness. Yay, success for that. This again is, I'll probably make at least 1 or 2 more of those just because I have, if you make too small of a set of resin, it can actually not cure properly. Just, again, that random red, some bones and some clear side extra resin. That's fun. Last set of dice. Sorry, I feel like I'm rushing through this a little bit, and I apologize. Just because I have a lot of stuff I gotta get done tonight. Not that you care. I'm sure you care deeply because you're lovely, lovely people. All right, so first thing I'm seeing, big hole right here, big hole right here. Not worried about salvaging that one. I do want to salvage that one though, so I'm not going to remove the little Zoe out of there. So it's kind of the whole point of doing these is to get tiny Zoe dice, and I don't want a tiny Zoe dice with a giant hole in it. It does not have a level of appeal that I'm interested in. Okay. Well, these are a little more translucent. Let's see if I can get that. That's kind of cool. So this must have been the one that I did the clear. Yeah, like I said, I don't really know what there was no plan, really. Just, let's use resin. I like to usually have a very meticulous plan when I'm doing pours, but really the only purpose is to get these. So everything else is just, well, I don't know, let's see what happens. Like I made these little dog tags because extra pink and extra black. So, fun times. Alright, some pink and some red and some... This dice just looks confused. I mean, in a lovely way, I'm sure. Now, what I usually end up doing with the dice that I'm just kind of like, look at that. Like these ones, I will either do one of two things. If they have holes in them like this one, I'll put them in available for sale as like a grab bag, unfinished, flawed lot. So whoever's buying them will know that the dice, albeit cool, have problems, and that you're probably going to get a random bag of whatever dice came out and things like this project. Or it could be one like this, where it's like, ooh. So they're still cool. Oh wow, that's a big hole. They're still cool, and they still function as dice, but if you're a perfectionist, never ever buy that grab bag. You will be very, very sad. Let's see, this is one that was just a full. And I think I mostly filled this one with black, so that one will actually be more opaque. And that's the last one, because remember, we're not removing the Zoe. Oh. It's kind of cool. Interesting. I'm guessing like this one I would probably do like white numbers. But yeah, so like some of these ones that turned out really, I mean, they don't really have a match or anything. So I'd probably paint these and then put them in an imperfect grab bag. Not that they have any major flaws, but just because I don't want people to get the misconception that I make perfect dice. Because I don't. See, there's a little flaw. Do I think that causes any problems with the dice? No, I think this dice is still super cool. But, yeah. I don't believe there is such a thing as perfect. Anyway, have a great weekend. See you next time.